Hello, my name is Eli Deese, and today I decided to check out the TEMU website to see what they had in store for me, fishing gear wise. Alright, so pretty much I just was like looking at the TEMU website, and I literally just got hit with this idea that if everything else is on TEMU is cheap, why wouldn't fishing gear be cheap? Alright, and for this little experiment, I decided that I would only be getting the absolute necessities, the fundamentals for a nice fishing trip, which I decided to define as a reel, a rod, a and line for the reel. Alright, so to kick things off, I looked up the little fishing, and I decided I liked the very first reel that came up, so that's the one I picked. And then after that, I kind of decided I wanted to look for a rod that would go along with my reel, so that's what I found, and I found this nice white one with a little purple accent that went nice and well with the reel I found. And then after that, I did a little searching around for a kit that I liked, but I couldn't really find one that had everything I wanted. But eventually I went with this one here, and it was alright. And then after that, I found my line, and my line also went along with my rod and my reel, and that was it. And I placed the order, and then I waited about 2 or 3 weeks until everything arrived.
2 weeks later.
Alrighty guys, look at all this stuff. I think we got our reel, we got our rod, we've got our kit, and we have our line. Let's open this stuff up. Alright, well, I suppose to start off with, we will open up the reel. I gotta find a knife or something to open it with. I think we can make this charging block work. Perfect. Alright. So, box in a box. And we have this pretty colorful looking box. It's very nice. Kind of open a little bit. Alright, and then open that guy up, and we pull out bubble wrap, plastic wrap. But what we end up with is actually a very beautiful reel. Purple and green. That's what I'm looking at here. Good stuff. It's only fair to go to the rod next after the reel. Very sleek, bubble wrapped, and this is cool. It comes with a case. Well, it's not a very, fancy case, but it's a case. Moment of truth. Wow, 3 pieces. I don't remember how long this was supposed to be. Sure, it says we have it says 1.8 meters, so I think that's like 6 foot. And we gotta take the plastic off, of course. Little trash action. I'm just gonna pile up my trash back here and we'll throw it away when we're done. Alright, so I'm gonna connect these pieces. That's one. I put the end on. Duh. For bend. I don't want to bend it too much. It doesn't seem the highest quality as you would expect from TEMU, but it's a nice rod. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyelets. And I got it in the spinning style rod because I have a spinning reel to attach to it. At least the purple on the spool, where the line goes, does match nicely. Now don't tell me this is not the most beautiful combo you've ever seen. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. And that looks nice. Ooh. In the ceiling fan it goes. Right, so rod. Alright, so now that the stuff is here, it's actually time to go see if we can catch some fish on it. And I think step 1 is going to be just determining if our lures and, kind of our rod, but if our lures can actually catch fish out of our TEMU fishing kit. And then step 2, I think we're going to put corn or worms on and try to catch some big fish out of a pond to test the rod's strength so it does not break. And it also tests the reel, but Alright, so as for gear, we're not really working with much. I mean, the kit does have quite a bit of stuff, but I guess I'll open it up and show you guys. So basically what I'm seeing in this is a couple grubs, a couple paddle tails, 2 jig heads, some wide gap EWGs, a couple spoons, some little looks like egg weights, egg sinkers, and some little bug grub things, which I think these might actually be pretty good at this first spot. So let's get down there and see what we can do. And right off the bat, I'm seeing a little stump here that I can fish off of, and I really don't think the jerkbait's gonna be the move. I'm thinking, oh, that's a better smallmouth. He might go for it. I just got bit. I saw him go for it. Uh-oh, guys. Looks like somebody had a little mishap. Must be some big fish here, guys. Big fish indeed. All right, let's change. I'm gonna change to a little paddle tail. I think that'll do the trick. Never mind, guys. I saw some big bass come by. I like this little tiny gold. Watch their buddy get jerked by it. Oh, there's a fish. Holy crap, guys, look at that. I don't know if you can see what that is, but that's the biggest creek chub I've ever seen. Look at that as a creek chub, guys. That's crazy. Big one. Got a pose for this picture. Holy crap, big one. Okay. TEMU fishing kit catches big creek chub. And I'm gonna toss him right there. And he is good. All right, so I'm gonna try my best here to do the spot justice, but I usually wade out in the spot. That usually produces the best for me. All right, coming up on this spot, and this spot is my, like, I don't know how to phrase it. I guess most trusted spot. So I guess I'll toss this. The goal for, oh, look at that, there's a chair out there. That's cool. Huh. The goal for me is to get it all the way out into that white stuff far out there. That's where the fish sit under. I'm on, guys. There's a fish. What is that? Oh, baby smallmouth. All right, it's been proven. The tiniest smallmouth on the planet, like TEMU fishing gear. Tiny guy. Pretty fish. All right, I guess I'll put the guy back. Oh, there's another one, guys. I think we found him. The honey hole of tiny smallmouth. Another one, almost identical. I don't think he made it all the way across that fast though, so goodbye. Great. Just trying out a couple slightly more unique spots that I have not tried yet. Oh, I had something come out and grab at it. Not a big fish. Definitely not a big fish. I saw it. All right, so as you can see, the TEMU gear and TEMU lures can catch fish, albeit not giants, but we did catch fish, which is enough in my book. So now we're gonna go to a pond and throw some crawlers for some bigger fish, and hopefully we're going to hook into something big enough to test the rod's strength capacities. All right, arrived at the spot. It's a little dark out, but I think we're gonna throw cut bait, and I think I might just sit out here in the dark. All right, I was not able to give this video a conclusive test, so it's not done yet. Keep watching. We're going to find some big fish another day, and I'm going to that day right now. All right, this is day 2 of testing out the TEMU rod, and we are at the old reliable spot. Hopefully gonna hook into something large. Got night crawlers, so our odds are stacked in our favor. All right, so for the sake of the video, I'm only going to be using one rod, and I'm just gonna throw night crawler, and we're gonna use the same rig I was using the other night. So let's get to it. As a refresher, this is all we're running as a rig. Free something to be on the line. Let her rip. Holy crap, guys, that was a big bite. Hoist. Let's get him in the net, okay. I believe that is it's some sort of sucker. It's either a carp sucker or a white sucker, I don't know. Oh, easy, man. He didn't really fight. He must get caught and let go a lot. So there is a little sucker. Not the big fish we're after, so we're gonna keep pushing, but that is probably the biggest fish we've caught on this rod so far. So, not bad, but we can do better. All right, sir. Off you go. Know how to tune your drag correctly, you could borderline catch any fish on any rod, but that's really just down to it's more a matter of how long you have to sit there and reel in a fish. All right, is this cast going to yield our second fish? We will see. Go. No fish. And a small chunk of worm left. We have been robbed. Aww. Sign fish this year. That is a tiny channel catfish. He still has speckles on him. He's actually quite large for having speckles though, so. Whoa! Alright, so as you can probably see, it's been a little bit since I recorded this video via the Halloween decorations that are now up. But overall, to finish this video off, I think my final notes are going to have to be that for TEMU and for being $42 spent on the entire order, it was a very good experience. I didn't end up hooking into that big fish that I was looking for, but even so, I would say that I think the rod can handle pretty much anything up to 20 pounds with, you know, like I said in the video earlier, however long you're willing to sit there and let it peel drag. See you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much for watching.